You always see them working on the under edges. They do that thing and they like shuffle and they do their quick feet. Hey, howdy! Hat Picks. Hello, friend, Steve Dangle here, and welcome to another episode of Steve's Hat Picks, where we take a look at the best, I got stuck, from around the NHL over the past week. And also, including one that we missed last week, because sometimes we miss them. The Boston Bruins have been near unstoppable this season, but Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen and UPL stops them on this one, twice.
Orloff takes Zacha's dish. McAvoy swivels over the line. Pastrnak, a great save! And Zacha pokes it right back into Luukkonen's leg.
Because it leads to the turnover. McAvoy's able to walk right into the offensive zone. A little backhand sauce. Great pass from Krejci to Pastrnak for the one time. But Luukkonen gets across, makes an unbelievable save with his leg. And then the puck ends up on Zacha's backhand. He has no chance to backhand one time.
You can see how we missed that hat pick, because it's not one hat pick, it's two! That's ridiculous, and that's a hat pick. Now, getting to this week's hat picks, the Edmonton Oilers visited Toronto and they were up 3-1 on the Leafs. Things weren't going very well for the Toronto Maple Leafs until Mitch Marner started the comeback with this.
He takes a turn without TJ Brody alongside. Stolen! Marner in front! What a goal! Cold in his veins on the turnaround. Looks like the Oilers are going to clear the zone and get it out, but a high-risk pass and a quick hands. McLeod tries to outlet that one. Marner just picks it off. But the key here is the little turnaround. How about that quick hands as Skinner, not expecting this one to come back at him. Marner takes him one way, knocks it, a quick little spin around. Skinner goes out for the poke check and then off the post, off the other and back in. There's the life that you're looking for.
Right? You know what's great about that goal is you can actually see my live reaction from Watch Hockey Night in Canada with Steve Dangle, presented by Coca-Cola Zero Sugar, from this past Saturday. Here it is.
TJ Brody alongside. Stolen!
Oh! Oh! What a goal! Holy cow! Mitch Marner! And if you look in the 300s, you might find Stuart Skinner's jock. Holy cow! I got up there. I went up an octave, as Carolyn Cameron said. I got range. I got vocal range. Dude, that play is ridiculous. You could easily call it a dang it on account of what on earth is that pass, but for Marner to read the play, to be able to execute what he's reading with his hands, and then pull off that ridiculous move on an all-star goaltender. Oh yeah, that's a hat pick. Our next hat pick is the goalie getting better of the shooter this time. I had a lot of people tweet this at me. Casey DeSmith, welcome to the paddle save emporium.
Tippett keeps it in at the left point, walks it in. Straight away, York, a drive save, made on the rebound, Tippett may have caught the bar behind Casey DeSmith, and it's up and out of play.
Flyers just getting the puck to the net quickly. York, the big rebound, and let's see if he, oh yeah, wow, what a save there.
That was a bonker save, and he knows it. He knows it. Look at his reaction. I love a good paddle save, and you know why? Because no goalie coach tells you to make them. I've never seen a drill working on that. And don't tell me if there is one, because I prefer to be wrong. You always see them working on the under edges. They do that thing and they like shuffle and they do their quick feet. You never see them doing this drill with the stick, and they're just batting at it they're just batting at it. No tactics, just vibes, just stopping the puck. That's a hat pick. For our next several hat picks, there's a prevailing thought among some that 3-on-3 hockey is not real hockey. And to that I say, shh. Let people enjoy things. Here's Cale Makar.
Still doesn't like it as Krause was there. McKinnon staying on the ice as Makar walks in. Cale, a drag move, shoots and scores! Cale Makar wins it in overtime. He skates, he dashes, he darts.
Speed and talent wins. Watch Cale come down the side. All he's got to do is get this puck past Mosher, and he does it. sinker, can't stay with it, and he just throws a beauty on the backhand, but watch the speed. Underneath, stays with it. Moser slides across, and Makar says, I'm too fast and I'm too smooth for everybody. What a gutsy win for the Avalanche here tonight.
For Cale Makar this season, that's goal number 15.
Spectacular overtime winner from the reigning Norris winner, Cale Makar. You know, it's just a shame that it's not real hockey. Oh well. I'm not going to say that's a hat pick. The hat picks are reserved for real hockey, so. That's a hat pick. For our next hat pick, this is a ridiculous team effort from the Florida Panthers. Brandon Montour starts with him giving it away, but needless to say, the Panthers get it back.
Here's Verhaeghe. Leads the Panthers in goals with 32. Barkov, Montour at the net, stripped away. Then Montour goes down. Verhaeghe on the loose puck. Barkov in front for Montour. Backhander, let's go home, baby! Brandon Montour wins it in overtime.
Barkov shovels it. There's a bouncing puck. Look at that. He just backhands it right between the legs. And nothing Mrazek could do. Another look from a different angle. There's the swat of the puck as it was bouncing. And your game-winning goal.
I love how innocent and pure producer Nick is. He often describes the play in detail before you see it. In this one, he just wrote, what a fun OT winner. It was! A hard work by the Panthers to get it back. Carter Verhaeghe on that one. Then they send it down low to Montour and just a ridiculous finish. Yeah, that's a hat pick. This next hat pick is spectacular. One, because I have Brock Nelson in fantasy, but also watch Ilya Sorokin very closely. He means to do this. He reads the play.
Winding up is Brian Ross. Ross, Patterson, off the glove of Sorokin. Puck kept alive, battling his Aho. They dig it free. Pass attempt for Patterson, deflected away. Another breakaway for the Islanders. It's Brock Nelson in alone. He scores.
And here's the play on this play that you were talking about, Bobby.
Oh boy, what a play.
He just gets a piece of it on the old school stick swing, like who used to do that for the Islanders too in goal.
Billy Smith, I don't know.
The old Billy Smith stick swing around the net, wasn't it?
I think it was.
And there's Brock Nelson. It's been a terror for the Penguins in these 4 games right here, and got that low blocker.
5 straight games, he's got 2 or more points. Nelson.
When was the last time you saw a goalie cheat for offense? Oh, Linus Ullmark, right, we did that. Well, it's rare! Ilya Sorokin anticipates the danger coming, and this is a very big game between the Pittsburgh Penguins and the New York Islanders. Huge playoff implications, but he reads the danger, and he turns it around. He's actually the old guy from that meme. Call an ambulance, but not for me. Except instead of doing this, he turns his stick around and he just pretends. Oh, shut up. You've all been kids. Spectacular poke check capped off by the excellent finish. That's a hat pick. Still staying with overtime winners, we have a game between the Vegas Golden Knights and the Tampa Bay Lightning. Vegas working it around. There's a loose puck behind Andrei Vasilevsky. And who wants it more, him or Alec Martinez?
And now it's the Lightning that are trapped with some tired legs out there. Big time, Hagel and Stamkos. Eichel dancing around, shoots! It's on the goal line, it's in! It rolls in, may have been tapped in by Martinez, but this game is over.
Their skating gets smaller and smaller. They're trying to maintain their position. Vasi could have had this one. Handcuffed him a little bit. But the penetration, puck protection by Eichel. Vasi's there, but it squeaked under his arm and just over the line. He's tracking it. Yeah, right under his arm. Look at that slow motion. Are you kidding?
What a finish by Martinez. Just desperation. Even though he's been in the league for a long time, that's the first overtime winner of Alec Martinez's career. Huh? What do you mean it's not? When do you get another one? Oh. Well, all right. I'm sure he hasn't scored very many of them, and that one was pretty cool. So that's a hat pick. Anze, why didn't you tell me? You're making me look stupid. All right. getting away from overtime winners, we have another overtime winner.
Darts in the zone. Dangles. No quarter given by Schultz. Schwartz on Dadonov, who wins the battle. Domi out of the corner as Heiskanen. There he is. He scores! Miro Heiskanen puts it away.
But the pass from Domi across. There's the battle up high. Sauce up and over Schultz. Waving the stick, but right on the tape of Heiskanen, and he ends up beating Grubauer far side. But I mean, you got to give credit to that pass. I mean, it's through the air, good 2 feet in the air, lands perfectly on Heiskanen's stick. They won the battle, and if you're Seattle, at least you ended up getting a point. You continue to further yourself in the standings. 1 point is huge. 2 would have been better.
Ew. I don't remember Ty doing that very often. He probably could have. He was just always in the box. Max Domi, who has been a pretty good addition for the Dallas Stars. Preposterous saucer pass to Miro Heiskanen. How do you even anticipate that that pass is coming? How do you anticipate that it's getting through? How do you come up with the idea and think this will work? Not even just unbelievable ability, unbelievable confidence from Max Domi here. That's a hat pick. Here's the other one, a no-look pass from Jason Robertson to Rope Hintz.
Dylan Cousins trying to cut through a pair of Stars forecheckers. It's turned over. Hintz fires and scores. Three straight.
Yeah, Rope Hintz for the turnover there. Robinson's going to feed him on the backhand, and he's coming in with speed. And he gets it to the forehand. He goes far side.
Spectacular finish. It's a play that sort of goes from bad to worse for the Buffalo Sabres, but that goal was sick. Why didn't they celebrate? The score was what? This goal made it 9-3. I think maybe that should end up in dangits. What did the game end as? 10-4? Oh, so it was tied after this goal. Good for you. Oh boy, never good when your opponent stops celebrating. That just means they feel bad, and they're not supposed to. Ooh, that's a hat pick. And maybe a dang it. We'll see how the week goes. 3 more left. We have another goal, but it's not an overtime winner. It's still pretty good, though. Alex Chason between the legs to Dylan Larkin.
Third power play for the Red Wings. Looking to tie the score. They've dominated play. We're in the second period. Beautiful feed. Chason to Larkin. He scores. What a pass. Power play goal.
And the face-off win. It's a clean win. And the Red Wings waste no time. Chason, what a pass. And what a skillful play by Larkin to take it from his skate to his stick. Right there.
And it handcuffed Tenorti. You can see Tenorti was there. Watch the stick position of Tenorti there. He just misses it. He's behind it. And Larkin gets ahead of Bjork, and our AT&T 5G net Canada goaltender got to move a long way back to his left.
That's spectacular all around. Not only does Chason, like he does this on purpose, right? But he passes it between his legs in the vague direction of Dylan Larkin. Larkin, receiving this pass from his left side, is left-handed. So rather than receive it on his backhand, he stops it with his foot before shooting. Just, how do you do that? How do you anticipate that? How do you do that on purpose? That's a great setup by an equally great finish. That's a hat pick. 2 more hat picks to go, and this second last one, the penultimate one, there's a word, you can Google that one, is from Cale Makar's hard work on the setup. This is a game that got away from the San Jose Sharks, and Makar just decided, I'm just going to beat the whole team.
Now it's Big Val. Cale. A sidestep around Barabanov. A sidestep around another Shark. Cale into the slot. Score! Arturi Lehkonen!
Magic of Cale. Watch the change right there. And within 1 stride, he's passed. 2 strides, he burns another guy. Look at Arturi Lehkonen going, yep, I can bury that top shelf. What a move and playing goal there, Hannah.
It's so funny. You can just sit here and watch the San Jose players all staring at him. Not only does he dummy him once, dummies him twice, makes another move, hits the guy in the slot that's wide open because everyone's too worried about.
Why? Dude, there's about 90 seconds left in the second period when this goal goes in. It gives the Avalanche a 6-0 lead, while the San Jose Sharks only have 7 shots on goal. It's near the end of the second period, and if the Sharks had scored on every shot they had taken, they'd only be up by 1. Cale Makar, he's had a bit of a tough season. When he's been healthy, he's been struggling, and he hasn't been healthy all the time, but he really seems to be hitting his stride at the right moment. Ooh, that's a problem for everyone else, but that's a hat pick. In our last hat pick, it has been a brutal, not fun season for the Anaheim Ducks, but everyone on the ice deserves recognition on this one. But the star attraction is Trevor Zegras. Just bask in it.
Tries to play, and he does, and he gets it back to Fowler, and now the Ducks will break out. Harrington, Strome, sauces to Zegras between the legs! Oh my goodness! He's done it again!
I'm telling you, the games that you do, he comes up with something like this. Great neutral zone transition, and then, you know what, he splits the D. Interesting decision. You got two Seattle defensemen there standing watching. Neither of them takes him. You got Trevor Zegras, one of the most skilled young players in the league, able to do this, pull the puck between his legs.
Ew! Listen, I'm not a smart guy. I didn't do great in school, but I think this is what evolution looks like. Like, first there was Pavel Datsyuk, and then some kid watched him, and that kid was Patrick Kane, and then there was Patrick Kane, and some kid watched him, and that kid was Trevor Zegras. Like, this is just regular. This is just what Trevor Zegras does. Like, he does this stuff all the time as a practical way to score. Like, he's not even hot dogging. But the whole play is good. Zegras starts the turnover in his own end. Harrington with a dart up the ice, and Ryan Strome. How does this puck get through? That's a ridiculous setup. It's just that Zegras finishes it the way he does. Yuck. That's a hat pick. That's a great goal and a great team effort. So that is it for this one. Thank you very much for watching. Click like if you like this video. Click subscribe if you really liked it. Tell all your friends. It's a practical way of scoring. Simply, go between your legs next time. What are you waiting for?